Hey, what's up, YouTube? And man, I got a big ass stack of books to get through. Got some of my Mile High order in. I'm still waiting on one more package. So this is gonna be basically part of that purchase I bought off Mile High. Not everything, but some of it. Also, picked up some books from that shop. The shop that I went to when I picked up my Batman 234 and I upgraded my new Teen Titans 2. Well, I went back to that shop, picked up some books that I really wanted to get that I saw there last time, but I went back for, and I actually found a couple other ones. And then I ended up by having an eBay purchase that I'm really stoked to have. So, like I said, pretty big ass stack. So let's just get through it, starting with the Mile High stuff. Start this haul right with my girl Harley Quinn, #1. Yeah, I'm really happy to have this. This is a book I've been wanting for a while. Just didn't want to pay the prices that this thing goes for. But with the 75% off sale at Mile High, and I saw that was there, I definitely scooped this book up, made it a hell of a worth it, and really excited to have this finally. So yes, Harley Quinn #1. Super stoked to have that, and some more Harley Quinn. Ended up by getting Gotham City Sirens #1. Just really cool cover. This is a book that when it came out I kind of passed on. Had no idea that this book would be what it is now. I mean, it's pretty hot. This is just about a $20 book, but with the 75% off on this, and oh yeah, definitely had to pick this up. So really happy about that one. Here's a little minor key I picked up. X-Force #11. This is the first true appearance of Domino. Now, she appeared in New Mutants '98 with Deadpool, but that was technically copycat, pretending to be Domino. So, this is her Domino's true first appearance is right here, X-Force 11. With X-Force movie in the works, or there's talks about it. Definitely Domino will probably end up by being somebody that will be in there. So figured, hell, why not pick this up? And I actually got an Absolute Vertigo winner. This is it has the preview for Preacher #1 in it and some other stuff, but mainly for Preacher #1. People are saying this is the first appearance of Preacher. I don't know, but I ended up by picking this up because I came to terms. Basically, there's no way in hell I'm paying $150 or more for Preacher #1. I mean, I pretty much gave up on that book. I've been trying to find it everywhere I look. The Preacher stuff has pretty much already been cherry picked, or the sellers know about it and they pulled all their Preacher ones out and they want at least $150 for it. And like I said, there's just no way in hell I'm paying that for that book. So pretty much gave up on that. But I saw this was on there, a couple bucks, so I figured, hell, why not pick it up? I don't really know how much it's going for on eBay, but I mean, hell, for a couple bucks, why not, right? And I also ended up by getting Amazing Spider-Man Annual #16, first appearance of Monica Rambeau, who became Captain Marvel #2, and she became a character called Photon. But yeah, I didn't have it. Figured, hell, why not? I got to the point where I was just starting to buy just random like minor keys here and there. So I picked this one up for, I think it came out to like $1. Also picked this up. Really excited about this one. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #19. Now, I showed this book last haul. First appearance of Alistair Smythe. Now, my other copy, while it is a newsstand copy, it is starting to brown a little bit or yellow on top. This one, though, however, super white. I mean, this thing is bone white. This is nice, man. Oh my god. Really happy about this one. Like I said, be on the lookout for this book. It's starting to heat up a little bit on eBay. I'm seeing auctions going for about 20. Yeah, don't worry about the buy now prices. No one's paying that. No one's gonna pay $50, $70, what these people are asking for. But yeah, it's going for about 20, so definitely be on the lookout for this book. Really happy about that one. That one's really nice looking. And I don't know. I ended up picking up another New Guardians #2. It was there. It was a couple bucks, so I figured why not get it. It was 75% off. It made it like a dollar. So this one's actually in better shape than my original one, but it was there, and I figured, hell, why not pick it up? So you know what? I got 2 copies of that. So if anybody needs one, just let me know. Now, we know these 2 right here are hot right now. XFactor 5, XFactor 6. You know, the first cameo of Apocalypse, first full appearance of Apocalypse. So I went ahead and picked these up. Now, I have a feeling these books might get hot soon. I don't know. I'm just speculating on it. But this is The Rise of Apocalypse #1. Now, it's a 4-part miniseries that basically told the origin of Apocalypse, because up until this point, you know, Apocalypse's origin and his history and his background was a mystery. But they released this 4-part miniseries to basically flesh out his origin. You find out he was from ancient Egypt. His name is Insabanur. You know, it basically shows you how he becomes Apocalypse. So definitely be on the lookout for this, especially with the Apocalypse movie coming out. This book might get hot. And that's #1. Here's #2, #3, and #4. So, you know, you never know. Definitely keep your eyes out for this book. Like I said, I'm just speculating, but you know, this is the origin of Apocalypse, and with XFactor 5 and 6 being hot, you never know. Origins are important too, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Now we're getting into the books I picked up from the shop that I went to, the one where I did some upgrading, picked up Batman 234, and then a while ago I picked up, like, you know, Hulk 271 and Strange Tales 180 and so on and so on. So went back there, found some great books. Picked up Daredevil 43. He had this marked for $5. Don't know why, because this book is in really nice condition. It is browning a bit up on top, as you can see, and it does have this stain right here that kind of goes through, like, you know, the cover and the first couple pages. But that's it. I mean, this book is beautiful, really nice looking, except for, like I said, the browning and the stain. For $5, hell yeah, I picked this up. Classic Daredevil versus Captain America cover. So, really happy to have this. And $5, hell yeah. And I actually ended up by getting another Wonder Woman 179. This is probably like a slight upgrade from the one I had, or have. I still have it. Yeah, like I said, slight upgrade. This is probably fine plus. Mine, like I said, was about fine minus. So, and he had this for $6, and hell yeah, picked this up. This is a book you hardly ever see this out in the wild. So when I saw it, I had to pick this up. Like I said before, when I did my Wonder Woman haul, this is the issue where Wonder Woman gives up her powers and gives up her costume. Pretty much stops being the iconic Wonder Woman. Then she goes to her, like, kung fu persona. But yeah, so this is my second copy. So if anybody is looking for one or whatever, hit me up. I have an extra copy now. Really cool book. And he also had this, and this was like $6-7. Avengers 52. Really awesome cover. This is the first appearance of Grim Reaper. You know, if you don't know, you know, Wonder Man, Simon Williams, this is his brother. Saw this, had to pick it up. It does have some slight foxing starting up here. Little bit of around the corner up on top. I mean, other than that, I mean, this book is nice, though. Look at that. The color, the yellow on it is popping. The colors are popping. Like I said, it's got a little bit of foxing going on. Not too much, just slightly. But, I mean, this thing is nice. So for $7, had to pick this up. And found this there too, and I remember seeing this in District 12's video, Detective Comics number 532. Just an awesome cover with Joker on his Joker train. Um, it's not that expensive yet, but I have a feeling. I mean, this book came out in 1983, so it's a late Bronze Age, right before the Copper Age. So it's still a Bronze Age book. But I mean, look at the other Bronze Age books with Joker on the cover. They're all at least $30 or more. You got the Joker on the roller coaster with the two Jokers, the Joker fish, and so on and so on. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for this. This book, once people start realizing about this, because I didn't even know about this until she showed it, and then when I found it, I had to pick it up. But yeah, this book, once people realize about it, they'll probably want to start picking this up too. So really awesome cover, really high grade. Got it for a couple bucks. Hell yeah. And I found this in his back issue bin as well. Because after this, everything was in back issue bins for these books from here and before. Everything else after that were all his wall books. But found this in his back issue bin, Captain Marvel number 32. This is part of the first Thanos saga. Don't have the whole thing. I got bits and pieces of it, like 27 and stuff. But really, I picked this up for this is the origin of Drax the Destroyer. So, with the whole Guardians of the Galaxy thing going on right now, definitely worth a pickup. I don't have too many key issues where it concerns Drax, with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So I had to pick this up. Like I said, the origin of Drax the Destroyer, definitely worth a pickup. And this thing's beautiful, high grade. He had this listed for $10, but he gave it to me for $8. So really happy about picking this one up. Now, that was what was in his back issue bins that I found. Here's the books he had up on his wall, and I had to pick all these up when I saw them. First one, Fantastic Four Annual number 6, first appearance of Annihilus, and first appearance of Franklin Richards. This book's been on my list for quite some time. Just a book you don't rarely see too often. But I saw it there. He had it listed for a fine plus. To me, it's more like a fine. But I got this book for $15. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, this thing's really nice. And Annihilus, in my opinion, is a badass. He is a badass villain, especially if you read Annihilation. If you read that, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He's a badass. In my opinion, underrated Fantastic Four villain. But really cool book. Glad to finally get this one out of the way. And I know Ravage X9, I believe he showed this book like a haul or two ago. So, yeah, glad to have that. And he had this as well. He had this for $20, and I went ahead and get it just because of how high grade it was. This thing's like very fine plus. The Demon number 1, you got the first appearance of Trigan the Demon. Just awesome Kirby artwork. Book that I've been missing, and I saw it there, and I had to pick it up. So, really excited about this. Finally having this book. And I ended up getting these two as well. Might as well just show them together. Hulk 162 and 141. Once again, high grade. This is very fine plus. I would say fine plus on this. Maybe fine, very fine. You got the first appearance of Wendigo and first appearance of Doc Samson. Two books that I've been wanting to pick up for a while. Just the price is never right. I got this one for, I believe, $28. This one was $28 and this one was $33. So I jumped on it, had to pick these up. Really nice books. They look great too. So really happy to finally have these. Like I said, first Wendigo and Doc Samson. And the last book that I picked up from him, oh man, I'm so happy I finally found this book, because I was not going to pay, $50, $70 for what it goes for on eBay. And like I said, I've been looking for this forever. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1, 2008 series. Now this book, I've been looking for this for at least a year. I've been trying to find this in back issue bins, hoping to stealth buy this. And anytime you go to the Guardians of the Galaxy section, and especially the 2008 one, Dude, 1 through 5 are always gone. Always gone. And you know what's funny is even a lot of these sellers, I don't even see this on their wall. Like this book, I just cannot find this book. And, for a while, I was avoiding eBay. I actually gave up on this book because, there's no way I was going to pay $70 for this. But it was getting to the point where I was just going to bite the bullet and do it, especially after the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer dropped. So happened to go to the shop. He has this on the wall, and he has it marked for $30. And I was like, oh, dude, hell yeah, I will pay $30 for this. I was hoping to stealth buy it for, a couple bucks, but whatever. $30, I can do $30. So we jumped all over that book. I had to pick this up. So super, super stoked about this. This is probably one of my picks of the haul. And last book, the one book I got off of eBay. Super stoked about this book. Big shout out to Wayne Murdoch for showing this book. I didn't even know about it until he showed it, and I jumped all over this book right after he showed it. Adventure Comics, number 271. Now, this technically isn't the first Silver Age Lex Luthor, okay? So, you got Adventure Comics 253, which is his first appearance in the actual Silver Age, right? But they say this is the first Silver Age appearance of Lex Luthor in 271. Meaning, because you get the first Silver Age origin of Lex. This is where they actually call him Lex Luthor. Because before this, in the Golden Age, he was just called Luthor. You never knew his first name or anything. This is where they call him Lex Luthor. This is also the first meeting of him and Superboy. This is where they introduced Lex Luthor as growing up in Smallville at the same time. And basically, this is the Lex Luthor right here. This is, if you watch Smallville, that Lex Luthor, this is where they get a lot of the inspiration from. This is Lex Luthor. This is what people consider the first Silver Age Lex Luthor. Even though it's his second technically, this is where basically they fleshed out Lex Luthor's character, gave him his Silver Age origin, and kind of just gave him a complete overhaul. You know what I'm saying? So this is like a major, major key issue right here. This is huge. When he showed that, and I did a little research on it, I was like, oh my god, I got to get this book. I didn't even know about this. And I remember I was trying to find the first Silver Age Lex Luthor, and I thought it was 253. Because technically that's where he first showed up in the Silver Age. But this is I guess you could say the first Earth 1 version of Lex Luthor. Yeah, really excited about this book. Definitely be on the lookout for this book. This is a huge key right here. Very under the radar. And you got the Man of Steel 2 coming out, in a couple years. Lex Luthor is officially in the movie. Definitely be on the lookout for this. This is a big book that when people catch wind and know about it, this is definitely going to jump up. This is a big book. So very excited to have this book. Definitely another one of my pick of the pick of the haul. Both of these books are like my pick of the haul for sure. Definitely. So that's going to do it, guys. Very excited about what I picked up in this haul. A lot of key issues, a lot of good books. Really excited to have both of these right here. So that's going to do it. And like I said, I still have another package for Mile High coming in. So that will be in the next haul. So look forward to that. And I'll probably see you guys in another week or two. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.